Welcome to Triumph Beyond Trauma, the podcast that explores journeys of resilience and hope. I'm Rosie Skeen, a yoga and breathwork teacher and founder of Tactical Yoga Australia. As a former soldier's wife, mum to 3 beautiful kids and a medically retired New South Wales police officer with PTSD, I understand the challenges of navigating mental health in the first responder and veteran community. Join us for incredible stories from individuals who've confronted the depths of mental illness and discovered their path to happiness and purpose, as well as solo episodes and expert discussions. Together, we'll uncover the tools to help you navigate your journey toward a brighter, more fulfilling life. Whether you're looking for helpful insights, practical tips, or just a friendly reminder that you're not alone, Triumph Beyond Trauma has got your back. You matter, and your journey to a happier, more meaningful life starts right here. Hello and welcome back to the podcast. It is season 5 of Triumph Beyond Trauma. I'm so thrilled to be back. It has been a little while since season 4, and I just wanted to take a moment to talk about why. The truth is, the past few weeks and probably even months have been a little bit rough. I've been navigating some external challenges, things that are completely out of my control, which I hate, but they have a deep impact on both myself and my family. And honestly, it's been pretty hard. So I know that my default is to internalize absolutely everything, put my little mask on and keep up appearances, but that is incredibly exhausting and not sustainable. So this time I decided that I wasn't going to do that. I think I decided I was going to be real with myself. So instead, I've decided to put all the years of therapy and all of my personal knowledge that I've acquired and personal work into action and step back for a bit and start doing the things that I know I need to do to keep on top of my mental health. So I focused on my family, on simply getting through each day, on movement, breathing, and training and walking my little anxious dog. And all of this as an attempt to protect myself from slipping into a deeper struggle or depression. And I feel like I've done that. I feel like I've moved through the emotions. Certainly not over yet. It's going to go for another few months. So I have to be prepared for that. But I think I've let go of any expectation in relation to it. I have come to the realization, like I said, it's out of my control. So there's really nothing I can do to change the outcome. Like I said, yeah, I've moved through some pretty significant emotions, and now I'm absolutely ready to bring you the best version of me right now, which is the best I can do. So I share this because I want to be real with you. I want my journey, my ups and downs, your journey to be normalized. I think it is okay to feel a bit shit sometimes, to be a human being. It's okay to step back when life feels a bit overwhelming, and it's okay not to be okay with everything that happens in your life. What matters is knowing that you're not going to stay in that place forever. This too shall pass. Give yourself the time to process, and then just come back and kick ass again. It's fine. I love this podcast. I love it so, so much. It is one of the things I've done in my life that I am most proud of. And I know that there are so many incredible people who want to share their stories so that you don't have to feel alone in yours. And that's why I want to keep going. Before we dive into this new season, I want to talk about something really personal that's been on my mind. At the start of this year, 2025, I set an intention for the year, and it was just one word, really: connection. And I wasn't entirely sure why that word stood out to me. But as the years unfolded, it's become really clear in this time where I've felt a little removed, a little disconnected from the world. I've had this incredible opportunity to reconnect with myself, to reflect on my own personal values, and to sit with what's been happening, and to simply learn to be okay with it all. Most of it's been beyond my immediate control. And instead of fighting that, I've learned to sit with it and to be curious instead of judgmental. It's given me a deeper presence in my own life. And as someone who's always shown up for others, it's been really refreshing to take space for myself and truly understand what it means to reconnect. And I've been doing that through my practices, and all of the things that I've tried to do in the last few weeks and months, which ties in perfectly with season 5 of the podcast. This season is all about connection, connecting with ourselves, with our past, and with the people and experiences that shape us. We're diving deep into resilience, trauma recovery, and the power of community because no one should have to navigate this journey alone. Even in my downtime, I've been recording, and this season is shaping up to be an absolute cracker. Kicking things off, our first episode features the incredibly inspiring Sonia Leading, mother, Queensland police detective, and the widow of Damien Leading, a Queensland police officer who was tragically shot and killed while responding to an armed robbery in 2011. Sonia is also most recently a published author with her book Blue Widow, which is phenomenal, and I implore you all to take a read of it. Sonia generously shares her journey, challenges, and triumphs, and I cannot wait for you to hear our conversation next week. But that is just the beginning. This season will be featuring powerful conversations with former defence personnel, diving into their experiences and what life looks like after service. We'll also be exploring alternative approaches to trauma therapy, including a dedicated episode on EMDR. And as always, we'll be sharing raw, honest journeys of resilience and hope because these are the stories that matter. For anyone new to the podcast, welcome, welcome. From next week, I'll be releasing new episodes every Tuesday with each season running for 10. If you have a story to share, I would love, love, love to hear from you. Please send me an email, hello@tacticalyogaaustralia.com, and we can chat. And if there are topics or questions that you would like me to explore this season, please let me know. This podcast is here for you, and I want to make sure that we're covering all the things that truly matter. I would like to take a moment to say how much I appreciate all of your support over the past 12 months. This podcast would not exist without you, the listeners, so thank you for tuning in, for sharing it, and for being a part of this space. I'd love for you to keep sharing it because the truth is, we just never really know what someone else is going through, and we don't always see the weight of our friends and our loved ones and what they might be carrying. So if we can share these stories far and wide, maybe, just maybe it helps someone feel a little less alone. Maybe it reminds them that they're not the only ones feeling the way that they do, that there is hope. There is always hope, that they should stay and keep fighting, whatever their fight may be. Our podcast, guys, I call it ours because it's not just mine, it's for everyone, is reaching quite a few countries. And if I just have a little look now, I can see that we have made it to 10 countries, including Mexico, Sweden, Ireland, Turkey, New Zealand, UK, US, Canada, and of course, Australia. And that blows my mind. So thank you for sharing it to all of these countries. And hello from Australia if you're listening from overseas. We only get one beautiful life. And if I've learned anything in mine, it is that it goes by in an absolute flash. So lifting each other up is so important. I think it's even more important to normalize what we all go through as human beings. Let's have these real open conversations and share our journeys, because what's the alternative? That we all go through it feeling alone and isolated and silent? I don't think that's great at all. So let's come together as humans and sharing each other's pain and suffering, but also sharing each other's joy and happiness and celebration. At the end of the day, we are all just doing our best to get through whatever life throws at us. And that's why I'm so passionate about this podcast and things that I do outside of it, because no one should have to navigate this journey alone. If you're looking for some real nonsense support for your healing journey, especially, I would love for you to check out Tactical Yoga Australia, my website, where I host the First Responder Mental Wellness Method. It's a program I built as a first responder for first responders and veterans. I know firsthand how stress, trauma, and long-term exhaustion can weigh you down, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. And that's exactly why I've created the program. I get it. Like, we are the biggest bullshit detectors out there. And I promise you that there's none of that here. There's no fluff. There's no woo-woo. There is just practical, tactical tools at work. As a certified yoga teacher and breathwork coach, I know that these ancient techniques and practices aren't just some passing trend. They are powerful, science-backed methods that actually help. I have used them myself as an alternative to medication because for me, as I've discussed many times, it just wasn't an option. But this program isn't about choosing one approach over another. It can absolutely be used alongside any other treatments that you currently have and with medication too. It's completely open to anyone who wants to try it. What's most important to me is that you have agency in this process. You have a choice. So much of this journey can feel like it's out of your control, but there's always a choice. And that's why this program is fully online. You decide how you move through it at your own pace, in your own safe space, and in a way that works for you. There's no pressure, there's no rigid structure. There is a structure, but it's not rigid. It's just real, accessible tools that you can use whenever you need them. The tools in this program are designed to help you regulate your nervous system, to manage stress in the moment, and to build resilience over time. It's not about forcing your body into shapes or pretzels or meditating for hours on end. Instead, it's about providing practical, trauma-informed techniques that respect where you are at and help you feel safe in your own body again. The program focuses on small, doable steps to help you feel better, to move better and sleep better. Whether you're new to yoga or looking to reconnect with yourself, it is here to support you. Although I created this with first responders in mind, absolutely anyone can take part in it. So if you're a nurse or a doctor or a teacher, absolutely you can take part in this program if you're interested. I've made it super easy to get more details. There's a downloadable PDF that walks you through the entire program. You can share it with your GP or insurer to explore funding options. But even if you're covering it yourself, I've worked really hard to keep it affordable at just 247 Australian dollars because access to this kind of support shouldn't be out of reach for anyone. You can find all the details on my website, which I'll link to in the show notes. It's tacticalyogaaustralia.com. And if you're not already connected with me on my social media accounts, please change that. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Tactical Yoga Australia and on LinkedIn at Rosie Skeen, where I share insights, tools, real talk about mental health resilience and recovery. Like I said, I'm so excited for this season. It is going to be an absolute cracker. Thank you so much for being here and for tuning in, for listening and for sharing. Please let's keep lifting each other up, having very real conversations and normalizing what it means to take care of ourselves, our families, and our friends. I'll see you all next week for episode 41. Until then, have the absolute best day. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, make sure to hit subscribe so you never miss any new ones. We release fresh content every Tuesday. And while you're there, take a moment to leave us a review. I would genuinely appreciate your thoughts. Don't forget to connect with me on Instagram and Facebook at Tactical Yoga Australia and share this episode with your friends, family, and workmates to spread inspiration. Your support means the world. My name is Rosie Skeen. Join me again next week for another empowering and positive episode of Triumph Beyond Trauma. Until then, be kind to your mind and trust in the magic of your consistent and positive efforts. Triumph beyond your trauma is closer than you think. Have the best week.